We can go over the other ones if you guys want. So what else do we got down here? All right, Blood Death Knights. This is tank. I really don't care about tank at all. Frost Death Knight, Telling Blast. This seems blast the target dealing minor frost damage. Frost damage all. This seems standard. Frost Fever, disease that put frost damage. Okay, gives him runic power. I don't know if Frost Fever does that originally. Obliterate deals massive physical damage. That's standard. Frost Strike, chill your weapons with icy power. That's standard. Rhyme. I don't think this is Wait, I can't tell if you're trolling or not. I mean, imagine if we had Wellspring right now instead of Cloudburst, Absurge. Like, I personally think Wellspring would be a million times cooler. Here's the question. I wonder if Wellspring heals yourself. If Wellspring doesn't heal yourself, that's going to be kind of awkward to use. Proximity healing for a Holy Pally seems really, really strange. I can't imagine I'm going like that. Rhyme is already there? Oh, is it? Your Obliterate has a 45% chance. Oh, okay. This is just the passive thing. Got it. Killing Machine is still there. Remorseless Winter. Stream Cold dealing moderate frost damage to all enemies. Oh, so they're changing Remorseless Winter, I guess, to not be a talent. It's just a 30-second cooldown to do a big AoE. That's fine. Glacial Advance. 1 rune, 12-second cooldown. Summon glacial spikes from the ground that advance forward. Is it just me, or does it feel like there's a lot of this going on? Does anyone else feel like there's a lot of this going on? I feel like I've seen this like 3 times now. Like, I feel like we saw it with Elemental Shaman, we saw it with Frost Death Knight, and now we've seen it with Resto Shaman. Everything's just like shooting something forward. Don't say I love Wadvan. You're gonna give me cancer, bro. It feels like they're using this design maybe a little excessively. So Unholy, Outbreak, wait, instant 6-second cooldown. Does minor shaman damage and summons the target for 6 seconds. Wait, what? Okay, so I mean, Outbreak right now is just a 1-minute cooldown, so this is just put up all your diseases still. I don't really understand Death Knight, so I don't really like going over them. Festering Strike, Festering Wound, Pops makes it do more damage. Strong physical damage, Scourge Strike's in the game, Death Cold's in the game, Sudden Doom's in the game, Dark Transformation's in the game, Death and Decay, 30-second cooldown, corrupts the ground. While you remain in the target area, Scourge Strike will hit all nearby enemies. This is new, so Death and Decay is going to allow you to cleave for more, which is kind of scary. I don't like that they're just giving people cleave for no reason. A new talent for Unholy Death Knight, your Raised Dead will summon an additional skeleton minion, and its cooldown is removed. So you can have permanent 2 pets as Unholy. That feels kind of weird. Some of these new abilities are taken directly out of HOTS. Red has Tyrael's Teleport, and Handsome Shaman just got Thrall's Ultimate. Direct copy pasta. I mean, fuck it, right? It's better than losing abilities, alright, guys? Alright, so Warlocks, I'm pretty excited to see what they have for Warlocks. Let's just read up a little bit here. Let's see what's going on. We're adjusting the Affliction rotation so that dots are stronger and your focus is more out figuring out how to best juggle those dots to maximize target output. That's awesome. Mechanically, we're altering how soul shards are generated and spent. Oh no! In part to better deliver the best or on the more dot-driven damage, soul shards are now generated by each agony you have up on your targets instead of only corruption. So the more agonies you have, well, you spend soul shards on extremely strong dots and unstable affliction, reinforcing the focus on dots. Wait, what? Please don't tell me UA is going to cause a soul shard. Finally, in keeping with the affliction theme, Drain Life will be the main filler. I don't really like Drain Life as the main filler. I personally, as a Warlock, always like the instant shadow bolts and stuff like that. So corruption, moderate shadow damage, agony. Agony is the same thing. Starts low, does a lot of damage over 18 seconds. When agony deals damage, you have a chance to gain a soul shard. So the more people you have agony on, the more chance you have to get soul shards. Huge amount of shadow damage. See, I already don't like this. I read agony and it says a huge amount of shadow damage, and I read unstable affliction and it says a strong amount of shadow damage. Maybe I'm misinterpreting, but I feel like the casted dot should be more damage than the instant dot, but maybe I'm wrong. So one soul shard, 1.5 second cast. If this is anywhat like the new soul shard system, I think that's going to be gross. I think that's going to be really, really gross. It might be okay for the game. I can't tell. It's hard for me to actually tell. I'm trying to be optimistic. It might be okay for the game. Oh, Oh, what the fuck? It's over 8 seconds? You what? Your UA only is 8 seconds long? What? Oh my god. I already don't like this. So, cost a resource to put up a dot that does less damage than Agony, and it does over 8 seconds? It's like Devouring Plague? Okay. Let's be optimistic here. On the bright side, it seems like UA Warlocks are probably going to get more single target damage. They're probably going to get more single target damage. The UA Dispel is still there, but on the negative side, it feels like UA is basically going to be non-existent. Like every healer is just going to be able to dispel dots. Okay, so 1 Soul Shard, 8 seconds seems really, really clunky. Drain Life causes moderate shadow damage, restoring 18% of the caster's health over 6 seconds. That seems pretty good. So is that 6% every 2 seconds? 12, 18. 6% of your health every 2 seconds. That honestly I think is going to really piss people off. I think Drain Life as a filler spell that heals for that much is going to be really frustrating for people to deal with, because I think that's too much healing, and it does more damage for each target. Increases damage of Agony, Corruption, and Unstable Affliction. That's good. A talent. After you cast Unstable Affliction, you get a second one for free. Okay, that's going to make it a little less clunky. By free, well, you can cast the second one for free. Okay, so there's still cast time. This might actually be really difficult to get off, though, because imagine you Shadow Fury a Warrior. Just for example, I'm using this expansion for an example. You Shadow Fury a Warrior, you get your UA up, but now he's out of stun. Now he's the chance to pummel you and charge you and do stuff like that. So your buff might actually just fall off. That seems kind of clunky for PvP, but in the same sense, I feel like it's good to allow things to have counterplays. It might be complete AIDS. Imagine getting trained as a Warlock, and you know it's gonna be so difficult for you to get damage out. But it should be good that it's difficult to get damage out. But I don't know. 8 seconds seems really, really short. It's gonna be so weird seeing only Corruption and Agony on people. But it should be a big deal when you actually get a UA up. So 3 seconds is like nothing. Yeah, I kind of agree. Rip Affliction. That seems really scary. That seems really scary. I thought we already saw Demonology. Shadow Bolt generates 1 Soul Shard. Oh, so Demo uses Soul Shards too. Call Dread Stalkers. 2 Soul Shards. 2-second cast, 15-second cooldown. Summon 2 Ferocious Dread Stalkers to attack for 12 seconds. So essentially, you can have this full uptime. Well, basically, 15-second cooldown, 12-second duration, and it costs 2. It's a 2-second cast. Pretty difficult to use in PvP. Hand of Cooldown now has a cast time. 1 to 5 Soul Shards. Calls down a demonic meteor full of wild imps, which bursts forth and attack target for 12 seconds, deals a strong amount of shadow damage, and summons up to 5 wild imps based on soul shards consumed. So when you use Hand of Gul'dan, does that mean you just use all of your soul shards? It's going to be hard to say. I feel like it's just going to use all of them. That looks pretty cool. I like so far that everything's casted. There's no instant burst. 12-second recharge, 1.5-second cast. Empowers up to 3 active demons with dark energies, increasing their haste and health by 50% for 12 seconds. Pretty cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. Also increases damage by your demons by 50%. That's Mastery. Doom. 2.5 instant. Inflicts impending doom upon the target, causing absolutely massive shadow damage after 20 seconds. Generating a soul shard when it deals damage. Okay. Doom's still the same thing. That's pretty cool. 2.5 second mana per second channeled. Your demons crackle with demonic energy. Every 1 second, all enemies within 10 yards of your demons take minor shadow damage. Each time Demon Wrath deals damage, there's a 50% chance to generate Soul Shard. Maybe channel while moving. Okay, this seems like an AoE thing. That's fine. Implosion. Cause all your wild imps to be violently yanked toward the target and then explode, dealing moderate shadow damage to all enemies near them. Yeah, but how much is moderate shadow damage if there's like 6 of them? You know, moderate damage could be like 20k right now. But if there's 6 of them, that could be kind of crazy. That's kind of cool. Alright, Demonology actually looks like a huge revamp. I actually think Demo looks really, really cool. Zoo Demo. I think Demo looks cool. I'm actually the most excited from what I've seen today, just based off Demo. It looks like You know, it looks like shit like this is gonna have a lot of decisions. The more decisions there are based on class, and the more options there are, I think the better the class will be. So one thing that we saw for Unstable Affliction, or I guess UA, is that only one thing we've seen costs soul shards. And we go down to Demo, and it seems like there's so much more to be done with it, you know? Call Dreadstalkers, use fucking, I don't know, use Hand of Goldan. And, I mean, I guess that's it, but 2 options is better than 1. You want like 4 to 5 options or something, you know? Just something that makes it more difficult. It makes you feel like you, you know, you are kind of like in control, and like you could differentiate yourself from other players and things like that. But yeah. Alright, so yeah, casting Shadow Bolt gives you 1 soul shard. So it's going to be important to stop them. Alright, Incinerate, moderate fire damage. We're hoping that it does good damage. Doesn't sound like it. Immolate, burns the enemy with fire, causing moderate fire damage, and strong fire damage over 15 seconds. So it sounds like the dot's going to be good. Immolate, critical strikes have a 30% chance to generate a soul shard. Can flag, 8-second, recharge, 2 charges, triggers an explosion on the fire target, dealing moderate fire damage and generating a soul shard. So can flag, generates you a soul shard. Also causes backdraft, reducing the cast time of Incinerate and Cast Bolt by 30%. 2 soul shards, 2.5 second cast. Unleash a devastating bolt of chaos, causing huge shadow damage. Cast Bolt always critical strikes, and the critical strike chance increases his damage. Okay. Havoc, 20-second cooldown, causing your single target spells to also strike them, limit 1. That's fine. Your structure spells deal up to 40% additional damage randomly. Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't know if I like what I'm reading here. Your destruction spells deal up to 40% additional damage randomly. Could you imagine if your Chaos Bolt normally hits for 100k, and then sometimes it'll randomly hit for 140k? And imagine if you don't kill someone, you'd be like, wow, if my mastery worked there, he would have died. Fucking PS Hero style, dude. If I crit, he dies. So I think this is honestly just retarded. That's just my opinion. Channel Demon Fire. Channel 12-second cooldown. Launches 15 bolts of fell fire at immolated enemies within 40 yards over 3 seconds. Each bolt deals moderate fire damage. That seems kind of cool. You might actually be able to dot people randomly. That sucks. Hearthstone boys. Alright, so someone wanted to see some of the Holy Pally changes. Light of Dawn, that's not it. Light of the Martyr sacrifices your health to heal your partner. That's pretty cool. The Mastery increases your healing based off how close you are to targets, which is also really weird. But yeah, Machine Gun Destro. Okay, so I think Destro and Demo look pretty good. I think UA looks really clunky. I think we'll need to Arcane Missiles. I think we'll need to see more out of UA to see, you know, what's gonna happen with it actually. Yo, Evan, if you're still in the chat, man, if you want to play. Any follow-up? No, I actually slept in all day, so I haven't made the video yet, but I still have it. I still have the timestamps here. They said they're gonna add more abilities slash talents and PvP talents that they're keeping class bases lean. Keeping class bases lean. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Clunky ass Holy Pally. Yeah, I think that's gonna be really weird. In PvE, it seems completely reasonable, but you know, imagine your target is just like, you know, really far in as a Holy Paladin. You're like, I gotta heal you, bro. I'm coming in, bro. I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna heal you. Deep sheeped, cloned, sheeped. Mittens, what's up, buddy? Oh fuck, I don't have stream tip open, dude. My bad. Fucking A. Hashtag not sellout. Did you donate to me, Mittens? I can go ahead and check my stream tip on my login or whatever. How was your stream last night, dude? I kinda passed out. Let me see. Okay, so I got a $4 donation from J Bone Capone. What's the most offensive healer right now, and what are the changes to Holy Pally? So we kind of just went over the changes to Holy Pally. Most offensive healer right now is honestly, I would probably say Druid, with how offensive you need a Cyclone to win games. They don't do much damage, but yeah. Oh shit, it pops up. $50 from Mittens. Yo, Mittens. Much love, bro. Hold on one second though. I was about to go to bed, dude. I feel you, man. I was fucking tired as fuck. Alright, give me 1 second though, Mittens, so I can talk to this guy again. Most offensive healer. I'd probably say Druids need to be the most offensive. They don't do much damage. Shamans do decent damage, Priests do decent damage, and Holy Paladins do decent damage. Maybe actually it's Holy Paladins. What do you guys think? Holy Paladins? Holy Paladins do a fuck ton of damage, but it's not often you can do all of it. You can do some sick bursts though, but 50 bills from Mittens. Thanks for the host last night, Chucky. Love you, yours truly, Lower Mittens. Your mightiest white knight. Dude, I need some White Knights mittens. Thanks, bro.
Here.
Is that Jukebox Hey? TD. Yo, TD, man. Thanks for the donation, homie. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Alright, so thank you guys for the loves, mittens. I hope you had a good stream last night, man. You got a bunch of followers. That's pretty cool. You know, it's always nice to get that little tiny kickstart, you know, when you're just starting from the scratch. You know, if you really want the streamer dream to be true. Holy shock, cooldown 10 seconds, rip shotguns. For real. Alright, so let's talk about a little bit about how we feel about the changes. So how do you guys feel about the changes we saw today? Resto Shamans seem the same, but you can't expect every single class to get a major rehaul. I'm more excited about the new abilities. So the new wave thing I think is pretty cool. We'll have to see if it works on our own. Searing Totem removes Shaman. Shamans are ruined. Fucking son of a bitch, man. Yeah, Shadow Priest changes have been awesome, dude. I think out of all the changes, I'm most excited for Shadow Priest. Yeah, I'm kind of sad they're getting rid of the Frost Firebolt. I just hope that you get to BlizzCon next year. So right now with the Shaman changes, Shamans are looking really, really good, I must say. Like, with the changes I saw, I think they're still going to be a solid healer. I think Holy Paladins are going to be in a spot where they're going to feel really, really clunky. I think Disc Priests are going to be in a spot where they feel really, really clunky. I feel like it's going to be sometimes really difficult to damage enemies, to heal your partners. I feel like that's going to be really tough for Disc Priest sometimes. I feel like the counter to Disc Priest is going to be, like, kind of just staying away from them, you know? Like, for example, if I'm a Disc Priest and I'm here, I'm at a pillar, and my partner is up here in the middle of arena battling, and then all the way on the other side is the enemy teammates saying, you know what, I'm not going to let this Disc Priest damage me to heal his partners, I'm just going to kind of tee off at 40 yards away. What does the Disc Priest do, really, to try and get some damage in? Does he have to run into the middle of the map, like come out here and try and, like, offensively penance and shit? I feel like it's going to be kind of clunky. So I think that Disc Priest are going to need to position really well, and I think they're going to need to have strong healing outside of their damaging healing to keep people alive. I think Holy Priest right now are the best looking healers in my opinion. I think Holy is the best looking healing spec so far for WoD, or excuse me, for Legion. So that's kind of exciting for all those Disc Priests that literally never make it to BlizzCon. You know, shit like that. You know, you have a chance to probably prove yourself. I think Shadow's looking really good, and that really fucking excites me because the motherfucking Talbodar Cdew Dream, boys. The Talbodar Cdew Dream, and I know that Shadow Priest looked good enough for Talbodar to be like, you know what? I'm going to transform into the fucking Void IRL and just shit on people. Like, the changes look so good that he's just going to want to dunk people, man. Oh, man. Just talking about Shadow, I just get excited. I'm just a fucking kid in the candy shop. Alright. I feel like I'm just geeking out way too fucking hard right now. I'm just geeking out way too hard, man.